Hey guys, today we're going to get into part one of my series 7 ways to maintain your identity through failure and setbacks. Yesterday, in the intro to this series, I talked about the fact that how you think about yourself when you lose determines how long it will be until you win. It's easy to believe that you're smart, competent, successful, on top of things when things are going well. The real challenge is when setbacks happen, you fall flat on your face, things start going off track, and not letting that change of circumstance turn into a change of identity, but instead maintaining your identity as that same smart, competent, successful, on top of things person so you can troubleshoot, problem solve, and right the ship as quickly and effectively as possible. So over the next several videos, we're going to talk through all 7 ways to maintain your identity through failure and setbacks. Here's way number 1. Tell yourself you have unlocked a next level problem. It's easy to use the fact that you're facing a setback or a problem as proof that you are not good enough. Your brain might believe smart, successful, on top of things people don't face this problem. Only dumbass lazy butts face this problem. And I am facing this problem right now. Therefore, I am a dumbass lazy butt. When you've just become VP and the first initiative you try to launch flops, or when you've been on a great streak of healthy habits, then you come back from vacation and you just can't seem to get back on track for months and months, or when you were so excited about your startup idea, now you've gotten 20 no's from 20 investors all in a row. Your brain will try to tell you a good VP or a real healthy person or a great founder wouldn't face this problem at all. And your brain is wrong. You have not slid backwards or revealed that you're fraudulent. You have unlocked a next level problem. The first level problem is figuring out how to get promoted from director to VP. The next level problem is figuring out how to be effective as a VP. And struggling to be effective as a VP doesn't mean that you've backslid or that you don't deserve to be here. It actually means that you're working on the elite next level problem that is only available to people who have solved the first level problem. The fact that you're facing this problem isn't a sign that you're a fraud. The fact that you're facing it is a sign that you're an elite performer. First level problem is figuring out how to get a healthy streak of habits in the first place. And then the next level problem is figuring out how to get back to those habits, or maybe even an adjusted version of those habits after coming back from vacation. Struggling to get back into the groove doesn't mean that you've backslid or that your previous success wasn't legitimate. It actually means that you're working on the elite next level problem that is only available to people who have solved the first level problem. The fact that you're facing this problem isn't a sign that you've gone backwards or lost it. This is the exact problem that athletes and lifelong healthy people work on. How to keep returning to these habits throughout a long, varied, ever-changing life. The first level problem is coming up with a startup idea that you have conviction in. The next level problem is figuring out how to pitch it effectively to investors. Getting 20 no's doesn't mean that you're not meant to be a founder. It makes you more of a founder than ever because you're working on the elite next level problem that is only available to people who have solved the first level problem. All those no's don't mean that you don't belong. All those no's actually mean that you're right in the middle of Founderland, working on the exact problem that top founders work on. After all, the founder of Canva, a massively successful company that I use daily in my business, got rejected over 100 times before she secured funding. What I've done here is I've given you the template. Whatever problem you're currently facing, whatever setback or failure has your brain convinced that you are not who you want to be, rewrite it using this template. What's the first level problem you've already solved? And what's the next level problem you've unlocked as a result of solving that problem? And how is having this problem in front of you a sign that you are in the big leagues, rubbing shoulders with the pros, part of an elite club that very few people get to be a part of. I'm not good enough is a very high priority problem in your brain. When that problem rears its head, all your mental resources get diverted over there, either to ruminating and what ifing and building the story up bigger and bigger in your mind, or to avoiding the pain that the story causes by procrastinating, numbing out, or just plain giving up. So, way number one that I just talked through, and all 7 ways in this series, are all ways to put the I'm not good enough story to bed. So your mind and your heart and your courage and your smarts are fully freed up to work on the problem at hand. Because I'm not the kind of coach that tells you what to do. I'm the kind of coach that helps you clear your own mental blocks so you can access the answer that's already in your brain. You don't need anyone else's blueprint. You only need the skill of clearing your own emotional cobwebs and trusting in the self-sourced wisdom that is shining underneath. That is a skill that pays off for the rest of your life. So come talk to me and let's start building it today. Go to the link above and book a free coaching consult.